how to read hidden meaning of price action. Now this is the video that everyone is requesting. So this video is all about reading the hidden meaning of price action. And at the end of this video, I have a little giveaway to give you. So make sure you stick till the end to grab it. Sound interesting? Then let's get started. Okay, guys and girls, before I start, make sure you smash the like button. This is Forex Wizard from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Now, before I go to the actual lesson, let me debunk a misconception that most trader has. Most traders believe that they need more confluences. The more confluences is better. But to me, is less confluence is better. Now why? Let me explain with this analogy, then we will go to the actual lesson. Now consider that there are two torchlights here. Okay, now consider that both torchlight has the same amount of energy or battery or light. The only difference is that this torchlight has a narrow beam of light. That means the output is narrow. This one has a wider beam of light. Now if you throw light with both of these torchlight on a wall, then what will happen? You will see that this one is giving you a smaller circle with an intense light. That means the narrow beam of light with an intensity, high intensity. This one will give you a wider beam of light, but the light will be dim. The same thing is applicable to our mind. Our mind always focus on a specific things at a time. So if you give yourself bunch of confluences to look for, then our mind gets scattered and we cannot focus on the right thing, and we are tend to make bad decision. That is why when you are trading, you need to look for specific confluences. If you force yourself to look for more confluences, then what will happen? You look for that more confluences. Once you don't find that confluences aligned in your trading, you tend to make bad decisions. With that being said, less confluences is better, but it has to be precise and specific. So let's begin our lesson with this philosophy. Okay guys, so let's start with this one here. Okay, why this trade is so powerful? Okay, what is the secret meaning behind this candlestick pattern? Let's start with this one first. So what you see that first of all, we will be working with 3 confluences, not more, only 3 confluences. Whenever you sit on your trading desk starting of the day, the first thing you do is zoom out of your chart and try to find out what is the trend in the market. This is the most important thing. Always keep in mind what is the trend in the bigger picture. See, when you narrow down to the in this zone, you will get confused. Is it an uptrend or downtrend? But when you zoom out of your chart and see the bigger picture, then you see which way the market is trending. So the first thing is you need to find out the trend of the market. You might be looking higher time frame. If you are trading on the 4-hour, then go to the daily, weekly time frame to see the bigger picture. So the first thing is trend. Once you found the direction of the trend in the market, let's say this one here, as I discussed, that you found the trend is down. It's a clear defined, creating a series of lower high and lower low. So how do you find trend? When you see market is creating series of lower high and lower low, that means the market is in a downtrend. Okay, series of lower high and lower low. So once you found the direction of the trend, keep your bias always to trade along the direction of the trend. So no matter what trend is always your friend until further notice. So let's say this one, consider this trade here, this candle. Okay, this is the most important candle in this zone. So why this trade is so powerful? So you found the trend, the trend in the market is trending to the downside. The next thing you will be looking for is individual candlestick pattern. Okay, so once you found the bigger picture, now narrow your focus to a specific candle. Now what you will look for in each candle, keep in mind, always you look first the high of the candle and the low of the candle, opening of the candle and closing of the candle. You always look for a candle that has crossed the previous candle, okay, and to the upside, that means high of the candle has crossed the previous candle and the low of the candle also crossed the previous candle, even closing, crossing the previous candle's high or low. This is the most important thing in a candle. So once you found this candle, you found the direction of the trend. The next thing you look for is where this candle is formed. Keep in mind that only by considering the high and low of the candle that crossed the previous one will not give you a winning trade. If you only consider an individual candle without considering where this candle is formed, which direction this candle is going, you will not have any good trade from it. So you found the direction of the trend. Now you found a candle that is giving you a signal. That means this candle, why this candle is special? Look at the high of the candle. You see it has crossed the previous candle's high and then closed back below past the previous candle's closing, and it engulfed the completely the previous candles fully. So this candle is giving you a very nice sell signal. Now let me show you the same situation but with a losing trade, and then we'll come back to it again. See, look at this candle here. Okay, the same chart, look at this candle. This green candle also crossed the previous candle's low, crossed the previous candle's high, closed, passing the previous candles completely. But if you take this trade, unless you are with a poor risk to reward, it could be a losing trade to you. Okay, why? The first mistake is this one is formed against the trend, the prevailing trend. You saw the price broke to the downside, the prevailing trend is down. Okay, but the candle is formed completely opposite direction of the trend. So this is the biggest mistake you will make if you consider this kind of candle against the trend. But same thing, look at this one here. See, it has crossed the previous doji's high and even red candle high completely, and then closed completely, passing all this candle. Now though this was going in an uptrend, but what you saw, there has been a long consolidation and broke down. Okay, so that's why this candle is so powerful, this candlestick is so powerful, and this candlestick is a losing trade. That is the main thing you pay attention. So now let's narrow down again. First thing, trend, you found the direction of the trend. Second thing, you look for individual candlesticks. Whenever you are looking at the chart, look at individual candlestick. Do not consider it where it is. First find out the candlestick that you are looking for. Once you found, the next thing you look for is where this candle is formed. That means that what is the zone of this candle? Look always on the left side. So once you found it, look at the left side. What is on the left side? See, If you look at the left side, let me draw this whole zone of this candle. Let's say this is the whole candle, right? Let's draw this one here like that. Do like this when you are trading, and then see past what you saw. See, you saw that this zone is a high probability of seller zone. You see there has been another same kind of candle with a long wick past all this candle and then closed back below in this zone. That means that this zone is basically the big zone of seller. Whenever the price coming here, sellers coming in this zone and selling with a high probability, with a huge momentum, because this candle is also a false breakout to the upside and closed in this zone. So that's why this candle is so powerful. So what confluence you need then? 3 confluences: trend, high, low. That means the data in a candle, how the candle is formed and where this candle is formed. That means the zone or area of value, that means support or resistance. When you combine this only 3 confluence, then your mind will work like a laser focus. You don't need to think for a lot of confluences. You don't need to align a lot of indicators, a lot of confluences that will dim your focus, will numb your focus, and you get completely confused and you doubt yourself. So let's see more examples that will give you more confluence, more confidence in this lesson. Okay guys, so let's see this example, Euro CHF, the same time frame, 4 hour. You can check it in any time frame, but 4 hour and higher time frame is better. So let's see first of all the bigger picture. Zoom out of your chart. So what you see, anyone can understand that over the long term the price was falling. So we found the first confluence is the trend. So this market will be biased in selling rather than buying, unless you are trading in 1 minute or 5 minutes. So now you found the trend. Look at this candlestick here. Let me replay this chart so you understand. Let's say when this candle is formed, you are watching this chart. Okay, so what is the significance in this candle? The same thing, look at here. This candle crossed the previous candles completely and crossed the previous candles low also completely and closed with a full body with a smaller wick. Okay, and see the pattern, it crossed it fully. Okay, so this is what the most important part in a candle: high, low, opening and closing. So you found the first confluence trend and you found a candle that is giving you the sell signal. Now look at the zone. Let's cross this candle with the full body. So this is the zone of this candle. Now what you saw, look at the recent past, not long ago. In the recent past, what you have seen, see there is the same thing here, 2 bearish engulfer back to back. So this zone is a strong seller. How many this kind of candle you will find in this zone? This one is one, right? This one didn't cross the previous high, but this is a strong selling candle. Now look at the past, see the same thing here also. You found back to back 3 and same thing. Let me extend that, same thing here as well. You see, that is what you need to look for. Look at this, the same candlestick pattern here. You see this one has crossed the previous one completely, crossed the previous one completely here and closed passing the previous candle. The same thing here, look at this one here. Okay, see when this one here cross the previous one completely, cross the previous one, past the previous one completely and closed back below. That means that when the price coming to this zone, the same thing is happening in the past. The same thing happened, the price drop, same thing happened, the price drop, same thing happened, the price drop. Now same thing happened, the price drop. So that's what you need to keep in mind that, okay, whenever the price coming in this zone, the seller in the past push the price down. So you found an important zone where the seller in control. You found the direction of the trend. Now you found a candlestick, individual candlestick, that is telling you that, okay, sell, and then you can sell and make money. And you saw that after that what happened, there has been a big drop to the downside. Okay, it's not on once, couple of times this happened. The price came down with a huge momentum, and that is the secret or hidden meaning of price action. You don't need a lot of confluence, because as I told you, your mind cannot focus many things at a time. You need to narrow down and laser focus on a specific criteria that you need on the market. Let's see couple of examples more. Okay guys and girls, let's see this example. This is a very, very important one. There are two contradictory information here, so it's a perfect example to understand. First of all, see, there are two important criteria fulfilled here. See this red candle, it crossed the previous one completely and closed back below, passing the previous candles fully, this red candle. Now look at this green one, the same thing. It crossed the previous low and crossed the previous high, closed completely above. Now both are contradictory. You see, this one is giving you sell, this one is giving you buy. Then what you will be doing? You will be buying or selling? That is the main question. See, to debunk this, so to make a right decision, as I told you, you need to align three confluences. First confluence is trend. See the trend. So you see the trend is clearly to the upside in this zone. Even with the bigger picture, if you see, completely zoom out, what you saw, see, this is an uptrending market. So the overall trend is to the upside. So buyers are stronger in trend. Secondly, where is the area of value? So this green candle is formed in this important level of support. If you draw this one here, okay, what you saw that in the past, this level, same level, acted as resistance with this long wick candle. Now it acted as a support. That means that it bounced from an area of value. Now at the same time, if you just look at the recent past, what you saw, the same thing here. You see, there is a support here, there is a support here. So on the in terms of area of value, it is stronger in the bulls are stronger. So if you zone out this, as I explained before, fully this candle, what you saw in the past, that the bulls are stronger. There is always an area of value that is bouncing from. But if you look at this red candle, now if you only consider an individual candle, then you might take a bad trade here. So that's why you need to align other confluences to understand the price action. So why this is not so impressive is because the first thing, see, if you zone out here, if you draw a level here where the candle forms, see, there is nothing here. You can't say that this is a level of resistance or some, see, nothing here. Okay, so this is not an important area of value. Secondly, this candle fall down and did not close or close below any kind of level of support or resistance. If you draw here, you see the candle is just if you draw it a little down, you see the candle is just above this level of support here. So it didn't break and created a doji that also couldn't break the level. And as a result, on the next two candle, we saw that there has been a strong bullish candle with a as I explained before, that with a strong bullish engulfer that crossed the previous low, crossed the previous high, gave you a nice buy signal with the direction of the trend, with a nice candlestick pattern, and from an area of value. Now as a result, you saw that there has been a strong trend to the upside. The price exploded to the upside. In addition, all of this is still, you may have some losing trade. That's why you need proper strategy with a high risk to reward ratio. Now let's say if you catch this trade, you need to take at least 1 to 2 or 3 on this trade before closing. Even if you trade with this kind of price action, if you do not consider proper risk to reward, if you don't take a big profit with a small loss, still you will not be successful as a trader. Now I sincerely believe that this lesson is enough for you to understand proper price action, but still, if you need further information, if you need any help, if you don't understand anything, watch this over and over again. And also don't forget to drop a comment asking any question if you need, and also let me know what other price action factor you consider in your trading in the comment section. That will be helpful for the other traders who are watching. Okay, so now let's talk about the giveaway. Now I know that what I have said so far in this video, you will forget them. That's normal. That's why I have created a precise checklist that you can print and keep it with you during your trading, so that you can see what you need to look for in the market for getting everything. You can download that. I will put a link in the description area. You can download and print it, and or take a picture in your mobile phone and keep it with you. So whenever you see a candlestick pattern or you are trading, look for that specific criteria and trade the market with a high profit. Thank you for watching, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button, press that bell notification so that you don't miss out any of the live stream, live analysis and educational content that I post every single day. See you soon in my next video.